Hi, I'm Bryn Christie, and on this episode of Couch Co-op, the guys catch up after being away for a while. And then we have a brand new segment with Jason Wolford called Drinking and Gaming. Then, of course, Monty Wolfe and his Not a Gamer review. So let's get to it.
Couch Co-op. Couch Co-op. Couch Co-op.
Welcome to Couch Co-op. I'm Ian,
I'm Jarrod.
and we're back finally.
It's been a couple months, a few months.
It's been a while. I know I got married, then honeymoon, and then this certain video game came out, and it's like it's not gonna record a show for a while. So, but it's good to be back,
Yeah.
and this show is gonna be a little different. We're kind of trying some new things, and this is gonna be one of those test pilot shows. So we're gonna play a whole bunch of different little segments. But how you been?
It's been great.
With a lot of video games?
Yeah, I've been playing the hell out of Destiny mainly, but other things I'm sure. I just can't remember past the last time we filmed. It's been a while, but Destiny has filled my time since September 11th.
Yeah, well, pretty much my time
September
too.
9th.
Yeah. But one thing I do want to mention, that a couple bits of news. First of all, you'll notice PlayStation Home back here, and it sounds like Sony's evicting us because they're closing it down come March. So
Ian's screensaver is going away. He won't be able to look at his nice purchased boobs from PlayStation Home. Thank you, Sony, for these nice breasts. Yeah,
so
she
sad.
looks sad even.
Sad.
Poor Ian.
Anyway, that's not very exciting news. But some interesting and exciting news. If you live in the Pacific Northwest, Portland is having its Portland Retro Gaming Expo, October 18th and 19th. And it's all video games, all kinds of video games. It says retro, but there's all kinds of video games there. And I just want to let you guys know about this. And if you go to retrogamingexpo.com, you can get the dates, the times, the prices, how much it costs for a 1-day pass, a 2-day pass, all that kind of stuff. That's retrogamingexpo.com. Check it out. We're going to be there.
Yeah, we'll be there Sunday if you want to say hi.
So yeah, if you know us and watch this and come down, we'll be there. So I just wanted to throw that out. And then, again, I just wanted to get your thoughts on Destiny.
I love it.
You love it?
Yeah.
I love it. I spent like, it stopped counting hours for me. Now it's like Ian has played this game for 3 days and 3 hours or whatever. And
I'm almost at 2 days. I'm 47 hours and some minutes.
But you don't want to hear what we have to say about the show. So that's why we have Monty Wolfe. Take it away, Monty.
Hello, I'm Monty Wolfe, and this is your Not a Gamer review. Today, Destiny. Destiny. It's like a first-person shooter. There are moments when you're not first-person shooting. You're like doing stuff, I guess, because it's an online game, so you can interact with other people who are online playing the game. I danced with a guy. We had a good time. I'm assuming this is a big deal. I'm assuming this game is huge. I'm assuming everybody loves it. It looks good. It was fun. The controls were not too terribly hard, but I always have trouble. I always have trouble when it's like you have to control the camera and like your head and where you're going. Like it's just tough for me. I don't know why. You should see how tough it is for me to just sort of walk down the street. But the game itself was fun. You get to explore some worlds, and I like that. I like being able to. I mean, that's really my favorite thing about these sort of games is exploring. I don't think I got a single kill while I was doing it. I got killed a lot. I had to respawn a lot. Respawning is what you do when you die. You have to push a button and you come back. It's basically the little dash of Buddhism in your video game. Yeah, apparently I found a chest. I'm trying to think, what else did I see in the game? Oh yeah, there were speeder bikes. That was fun. I like the speeder bikes. Oh yeah, Peter Dinklage was in it. which apparently everybody's big on because he's in a TV show on HBO right now. Okay, anyway, Destiny by PlayStation 4. No, Destiny by
Bungie.
Bungie? Is that a big company?
They did Halo.
Oh, I know that's a big deal. When do I get to do that? Destiny. I enjoyed it. It was fun. You should play it. And I'm Monty Wolfe, and this has been your Not a Gamer Review. Love you all.
We're back,
Yeah.
and Dave's joining us now. He's
Hey,
on the
Dave.
show. I
Hello.
don't think you've been on this season yet, have you?
No, not on the new format.
Not in the new format, and this is the newer format. So
Yeah.
Season 2.5.
2.1, 2.5?
I don't know.
You lost
I don't
count.
really care at this point. I
Just add a decimal.
I'm
and
just
count
trying to
in.
find a way to get people to watch the show. So whatever works at this point. So that was Monty's review of Destiny, which was Monty-ish. Anyway, Dave got Destiny and a PS4. What? What made you jump in?
Goodness.
I get paid weekly and there's 5 weeks of paychecks this month. It's pretty much what it came down to. But the breaking point was Grand Theft Auto 5 released in November. They finally gave a release date. I can't remember now whether it's the 17th or the 18th. But it was like, okay, I want to play that, and you guys were all getting Destiny, and you're all psyched for it.
Because usually you don't jump in early on the. Like what? PS2 maybe was that? Because you skipped
I got
last gen early.
PS2 on release day, and then I got the Xbox 360 pretty early on because it was before the PlayStation 3 came out.
Did you really have that before? I don't remember you having that
Yeah.
early. Oh, I remember that.
Yeah,
It wasn't super early, but it was earlier.
So what do you think of it? The system so far?
I love the system. Destiny is good, but it's not competing with Infamous, Knack. Trying to think what else I've played. Diablo, yeah. I got a second controller and been playing a lot of Diablo with my wife.
That's what everyone's been playing and talking about lately. Is like Diablo. It's like I've been playing so much Destiny. I think if I got Diablo, I'd probably just never leave the house.
Yeah,
I'd probably just stay
I
here
feel the same
all
way.
the time. Speaking of Diablo and beer, I know Dave brews beer.
Mm-hmm.
Which you were joking about earlier that you were drinking a lot less beer because you're playing.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to drink 2 or 3 beers while you're watching a movie. When you're playing the PlayStation, you get so involved, Jack.
Yeah, I don't drink many fluids when I'm playing
and you're like,
games.
oh, I drank that beer 2 hours ago.
Well, talking about Diablo 3 and beer, we have a new segment with Jason, drinking and gaming. Check it out.
Hey everybody! Welcome to my new segment, Drinking and Gaming. As anyone who watched Couch Co-op Season 1 knows, we are huge fans of both beer and gaming. And today I'm going to tell you how to pair video games with beer as if it were a fine cheese or wine. The video game that we're going to be going over today is Diablo 3 Ultimate Evil Edition. I have been marathoning this game with my little brother Jesse lately, and it's an absolute blast. Now, this is a classic style dungeon crawler game. You're battling the minions of evil, and you kill them, jack their shit, haul their shit back to town, sell it to a merchant so that you can buy bigger and better shit, which you can then use to kill more powerful demons. And what better style of beer for battling the armies of hell than a Hellerbock? A Hellerbock, which is also known as a Hellesbock or a Maibach, is a German spring strong style lager. Now, a Bock is normally a caramely kind of brown color, even though it is a lager, but Hellerbocks tend to be lighter in color, but stronger in alcohol content and hoppiness than a normal Bock would be. You're also going to get a lot more bitter flavor than you would expect from a beer that is that light. This particular beer that we are going to be pairing with Diablo 3 comes from my home of Oregon and is a very wonderful beer called Dead Guy Ale. As you can see from the label, it kind of fits the dead theme and is also delicious. It has a nice malty, bready kind of flavor, and it's more bitter than you would expect from a beer that is that light, but not in an overpowering kind of way. It's still very pleasant. Its color comes from a blend of German and Northwest malts. Then they use pearl and Czech Saz hops to give it its hop flavor. Finishing that off, they use a yeast which is proprietary to Rogue. They have invented it, and it is perfect for pairing with video games because it is called Pac-Man. Pac-Man yeast is capable of surviving in a high alcohol percentage solution, and that makes it really good for making strong beers. This particular beer isn't super strong. It comes in at a very appropriate 6.6%. While that isn't the strongest beer out there, it does sneak up on you. This beer can pack a punch and will give you a buzz pretty quickly. Now when it comes to alcohol and video games, I suggest an inversely proportional relationship between the difficulty of the video game and how strong the beer you're drinking is. If you're playing a very hard game, you should drink a weak beer with it, because otherwise you're not going to play well, it's going to go down the toilet. However, if you're playing a very easy game like Diablo 3, then level the playing field, have a couple of beers, and suddenly, it'll feel like it's more challenging. If you have played Diablo 3, you will know that Christian rock bands were not lying when they told you that the devil is a little bitch. You feel incredibly overpowered in this game. Sometimes the matches feel about as fair as UFC light heavyweight champion John Jones fighting your little sister. You just plow through enemies, even on hard and expert mode. It's kind of nuts. So go ahead, have a few beers, get your buzz on. And if you end up taking a few more hits than you normally would, then chase your beer with some health potions, because the game gives you way more than you need. Anyway, I hope you try and enjoy that recommended combination, and until next time, I am Jason, and this has been Drinking and Gaming. Cheers.
All right, thanks, Jason, for that. That was an awesome segment. I think that's a winner on our hands. And you guys, what do you think?
I need some Dead Guy.
Yeah, right?
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. I think, and speaking of Dead Guy, a segment that I think is going away, Similarity. Now, when you play Gran Turismo, do you buy your car? Like, if you have like your car, will you go in, or will you buy like a Honda Accord?
Did I have a Ford Focus?
Did you buy it? Yeah, did you buy a Ford Focus? Would you?
Well, I don't play Gran Turismo, but
Would you buy it?
no.
See?
Yeah, I don't think I'd
My
buy
real one's worth $1.
Kia
Well,
Soul.
There you go. Well, I don't know if they have the Kia Soul in there.
Yeah, they don't have it. They don't. They
But
didn't-
you would buy it.
They didn't have a 2002 Toyota Corolla. They didn't have a 92
But
Chevy
you would buy.
Lumina.
But you would buy those, wouldn't you?
I probably would. I'm a nerd like that. I just want to tinker around.
I'd have
and-
bought the F1, the
I could
90s
wreck it.
F-150.
I did buy my Hyundai Genesis.
Yeah,
it's a
but
cool car.
That's a cool car.
All right. Well, talking about cars and games, let's throw it to Brother Shipley for Similarity.
In this show, we're going to talk about the Honda Accord. It is a 3.5 liter automatic front-wheel drive sport luxury coupe that averages 268 horsepower. I may be a little partial because I own this car, but when I drove it in Gran Turismo, it seems like they just dropped the ball. And when I say the ball, I mean balls. The first ball is, where is my exterior? There's no good rear wing. I couldn't find my rims. Customization was just overall lacking. Now the second ball, and this is a big ball, is where is my interior? I have 2 gauges, and the rest is black. I mean black. It's like the blackest of black holes. An abyss. There's literally nothing there. Let's get into the quick picks. In real life, it's practical. In the game, it drives well. But it sounds like a long drawn out fart. So, After driving a Honda Accord in real life, would I buy it in Gran Turismo 6? No. I'm Brother Shipley, and this is Similarities.
Alright, thank you, Brother Shipley, for that. The Honda Accord. Anyway, I'm sure no one cares.
May it rest in pieces.
Yeah, right. So, that's our show. I hope you liked it. Please check us out at youtube.com/MilkmanPictures. Subscribe, leave some comments. It would be awesome. Also, Jarrod and I have a podcast. Search for us on iTunes, Couch Co-op Podcast. And I think that's it for the show.
I think so.
Play us out, guys.
Couch Co-op. Couch Co-op. Couch Co-op.
Yeah. I sucked with all the characters except for Trombone.